What's up, guys? Zach Dixon from Players Launch here, episode 11. We're cruising along of reviewing player feedback and responding to YouTube comments. So, really quickly, guys, on Players Lounge, you can click your My Lounge here. You know the drill. We got weekend tournaments, Rocket League. You click this bad boy, you can give us some feedback. Fire that up, and it comes right in here to the responses that we're going to go through right now. So we're going to go through a few and then go through YouTube comments. So first up is Mr. from Brian Iski. He's Mr. Hawaii. I gave him a shout out yesterday. He says, very satisfied with Players Launch, pretty easy to find games. Community's all right, support's pretty good, very likely to refer a friend. NA on things he doesn't like, NA on things that he does like. He says, just wanted to let you know that the open beta for Battlefield 5 starts September 6th. Early access on the 4th for pre-ordering the game. If you need someone on Xbox to play with and give you the rundown on the game, hit me with a message. More than happy to help brainstorm for the future of Battlefield on PL. Great job, loving daily updates to the site. Brian Iski, Mr. Hawaii, I'm definitely down to play some Battlefield with you on Xbox. More of a PlayStation guy, but for you, I'll definitely play it on Xbox. So thanks for the feedback, bro. Next up is Lild18Den. Really good feedback across the board. PLR 70 to 80. He says he does not like to find some way to actually let the real West Coast and multiple users actually use our playbook. I actually use them. They're not a custom for me. He's talking about Madden playbooks. So Lild18Den, you can have additional rules in your Madden matches that real West Coast and multiple playbooks are allowed. It would just be have to agreed upon with your opponent when you guys create the match. He likes that he can make money, and he wants to know when will more games be added. Well, we're definitely going to add Battlefield 5. Whenever like a new Star Wars game comes out, we'll probably add that. We want to get more shooting games up on the site. So going back a few weeks now, my tag, Haslag, good feedback across the board, but nothing. So anyways, my tag, Haslag, thanks for the feedback, but we're on to the next one. Next up is No Name. Not that easy to find games. Community's good, support is okay, very likely to refer a friend. PLR is 70 to 80, has played 100 plus games. He says, wish there was a way to mute people individually in chat so you don't see their messages. He likes the addition of leaderboards. How is PLR calculated? Wins and losses don't make sense. I can win 5 in a row and move up a point, but lose one, I'll lose that point back. This is important to know for MLR. So we're definitely going to add the ability to mute people individually. That's probably coming in the next month or so. I'm glad you like leaderboards. And as far as how PLR is calculated, it's based on an algorithm. Basically, like if I'm a 60 and you're an 80 and I beat you, your PLR is going to drop drastically. Whereas if you beat 6, PLR 60 players in a row and you're an 80, your PLR is only going to move up like marginally, right? So it's called an ELO system. It's what they use in most games. And we also weight it with how much money you're wagering so people can't tamper with their PLR. DetestedNine is next. Very satisfied, pretty easy to find games. Community's all right, support is okay. Respond medium fast, very likely to refer a friend. He says, I would say not liking the support button, the bottom right corner of the screen. It apparently shows on the login screen, but not show when logged in. And the only last resort I have is just messaging the team through Discord, and there's no tournaments and matches in older games, and that there's some games listed that does not exist on console, like Street Fighter 5, but it's only on PS4, and that there's not a lot of free games on Xbox, PS, and PC that would be perfect for the site, and no new console games on the site like Nintendo Switch, and no mobile games on the site for the on-the-go gamers. Also, there was no way to create private tournaments for gamers that is in like gaming clubs or gaming lounge business. It uses the tournament system for private tournaments. Wow! The most legendary run-on sentence in the history of Players Launch. DetestedNine28. There's so much to unpack here. You do not have access to support on Players Lounge if you do not play money matches after like your first month or so. there's just so much in there, I can't even address it all. We're gonna add Switch to the site, especially when Smash comes out. But anyways, he does like the whole UI, user interface, and gives the people the ability to make friends online and make a little money out of that. He says, are you going to fix those stuff that I mentioned in the what is one thing you don't like about players on or wish you did better? Most of them are bugs and stuff that is discontinued or that is not true, or in a case where some of them don't have one of those, a stronger PC that can handle game from the site. Yeah, so I mean, just going back to your question, like, we're definitely going to try to get the biggest and most current games going, and it's hard to build communities. So anyways, last up for today, no name, not easy to find games on site, pretty satisfied otherwise. He's above an 80 PLR, keep that in mind. He does not like the monthly tournament criteria, unfair for high-rated players. 15 plus $20 games, unachievable with high ranking, even when spotting advantages. A minimum amount of games like previous month desired. He likes where it's going, market leaders, and giving the customers what they want. Ah, thanks, man. I love that. Ever thought of a PL Pro team to enter into events? Definitely. We're just waiting until the time is right. So that's it for today's feedback, but we'll go to the YouTube comments. The website's down. Thanks, brother. You fixed it. Can you withdraw money without a PayPal? Yes, you can withdraw with Bitcoin if you'd like, but most players in the US, UK, use PayPal and deposit withdraw. If you're not from one of those countries, Bitcoin is your best bet. Jet, another great video. Like it how you change the music up every time. Thanks, man. Music is crucial. I want it fixed. I have my score screenshotted. Hey Kyle, please message customer support. I have no idea what your PL username is or what game you're talking about. Respond here in the YT comments. Wanna help you out, but gotta go through the proper channels. Hey guys, once more, I'm having trouble logging into the site with my devices. Not sure if everyone is having a problem. Yeah. Awful website. I just won a game, then your website went down, so I can't submit score. Hey fellas, understand there was a server issue. My apologies. Please message customer support. Click the blue button in the bottom right corner of the site and they'll get you sorted out. Alright, next up. A lot of Kyle Enberg. Elijah guess you. Hey mate. I live in Australia. How would I withdraw? Hey Elijah, you can withdraw or deposit whenever you'd like with Bitcoin. Hope all is well down under. Okay. Kingdom, can you explain how I get my $10? Can you explain how I get my $10 for my referral? I only did one and I tried to contact support, but I don't know how. You can contact support by clicking the blue button in the bottom right corner of your PL screen. Also, you get your bonus cash from your preferred friend deposits on the site. let me know if I did not answer your question fully. Alright, who's up next? Come on, YouTube, what's going on here? Hello, Zach. I want to use a promo code. PLYT is not available anymore, so a good promo code you can give me. Hey, ma'am. We offer a 100% deposit bonus when you sign up on the site in your first 24 hours. I suggest using that. If you didn't take advantage of it and want to, please screenshot this comment section between yourself and me and share it with customer support. We'll get you sorted out. Thanks for the comment. Alright. Chris Houston, Player Launch. You have an email address, I'll send some info. Talked to this guy on the phone last night. Video coming soon with him. Alright. I think that's it for today. I think we're all caught up.
Zach from Players on Cheer with a quick video to tell.
That's it. We're caught up. That's all the action for today, guys. Episode 11 in the books. A lot of love. Fuckers texting. What are you gonna do? Hope to see you guys on the site.